Yo. How are you guys doing? What the actual hell was that? Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it actually, the whole, it wasn't even my PC. It looked like the whole Twitch had an issue. I don't know what the hell is going on. That week passed quickly, Scorpid. Thanks. This happens for joking with Arasaka's daughter. Thank you. Hacked. Yes, stream sniped. Babsonovskaya, exactly. It's in our region only? Oh, cool. Okay. Nice, just arrived for the start of the stream. Yeah. Arasaka snipers go. Yeah. Apparently, the whole Twitch is actually experiencing some issues. Meme review. No, we are not doing the meme review again. Actually, guys, we will try to play the game this time around and actually go to where we've been. Because, like, I think we had two completely unrelated issues. Let me actually check the save they have.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Info Flash. Say,
I don't know what the heck is going on. Yeah. It's so funny. Okay. Ooh la la la! I am back, and actually, you know what, guys? Everything works. Like exactly same save. Everything's fine. It's just by some reason. I think that because like that was weird because like from the behavior of the PC, I see that was my graphic card crashed, but the crash was triggered by Twitch, which was interesting. So, really strange situation. At least it looked like it, right? Like, because I don't know for 100%. But literally, like, I loaded exact same save on a fresh session, and everything is totally fine. So it's like, what the heck? What the heck? Anyhow, my dear chat, I am back, fortunately. Hopefully it won't happen anymore. Oh Lord, he's going Todd Howard and it just works. I mean, you know, first of all, Todd Howard is an awesome dev and really like a guy that I think a lot of us actually I'm missing the good English word. But, you know, like, we all own him quite a bit, you know, for, let's say, Skyrim and all the things that Bethesda and him has done. Jesus, that's white. So, you know, like, if I'm going the old Todd Howard, oh, my friend. That is a very interesting, how to say it, compliment. Right. I'm not sure if this is what you were going with, but, you know, like, but yes, definitely. Okay, guys, let's try now. It just works, Romulus. Let's go back to our stream. Now, guys, this being said, I need to dismantle this stuff. Because I think I actually have everything here in my character stats. Okay, I have everything distributed. Yeah. So this is a right save. Never the same. Let's call Maimai. Maimai is there. We'll call Maimai just after I'm done with these people. I just shot him in the face. Okay, let's go. Oh, good talk. That's much better, right? That's more like it. Like, I was convinced, you know. I was willing to believe. But you guys, look how much you know, faith I have in the game and how little I have in myself, you know? Because when there was an issue, I believed that I'm missing all the shots, you know? Super hyped for Starfield. I mean, I'm quite interested, I would say. I'm not super hyped, but honestly, like, more I see about the game, more interested I am. However, I have to admit that I haven't been that interested before, you know? Like, I know that Sapphire has been interested a lot in the Starfield, so because of that, I kind of follow it a bit, you know. But yeah, so I'm curious. I'll definitely pick it up and try it. You know, I loved Skyrim. I never really finished it because, like, as probably a lot of you, I had a lot of technical issues with the game. But like, there are some really awesome components in the game. Archived conversation between Crank and Lace. Yo, which container is it? How the fuck should I know? Thought the plan was to get the intel out of the tiger. Yeah, well, the plan went tits up. Gong attacked, had to put him down. So you get no idea? No, already gave you everything I had for that contact, but the stuff should be there. Just look around. Yeah, great. Thanks. Anyway, there was yet another shard actually that we picked up just a moment ago. A cool station. It's nice actually. Actually, those small UI elements are so cool that you can that are there. Okay, guys, my neighbors loved me. Oh, my friend. I will actually Micha Music wrote, can't wait for Starfield. Yeah. I think the game's gonna be rad. Like, I'm pretty sure. The more rocks playing, yep, exactly. Okay, guys, behind the scenes story by from Grillowana Kiełbasa. So, do you guys see this UI here actually on this on the radio? So what we were doing actually as a designers, and we have a specific team in the studio called a technical design or technical gameplay, and basically that team is led by Łukasz Szczepankowski. Łukasz is actually a very interesting persona. He was one of the quest designers on The Witcher 1, and then he became quest designer on The Witcher 2, then he moved on like technical design, was a programmer, was a gameplay guy, and right now he's leading a technical design on Cyberpunk. And basically they have been actually designing specifically all of those UI elements out of the elements that our UI team delivered. So basically that was a cooperation of a devices team from Łukasz Szczepankowski and the UI team that, for instance, Ayano is producing, that actually made all of those. And it's really cool because I think a lot of players probably don't really like pay attention to it, but look, like actually I changed the station, right? And those stations nicely changed and so on, and you know literally like there had to be we love Ayano. Yeah, there had to be like a designers who actually sit down and prepared all of those for you, right? You can see here, right? I'm changing the stations, and those nicely change. Like, I know that it sounds like, you know, I'm showing you guys a rudimentary, simple thing, and as it's like some next level shit, but it's not. It is actually pretty advanced, you know, to make it look like this, to make it draw nicely, you know, on the surfaces of an object like this, you know, and be able to like switch between them like this and so on. So this is really, why did I switched my gun. Yeah. Himeda wrote, Triss, Yen, or Siri? What kind of question is that? Who I would like to believe to be my aunt? I think that, I think Triss in that case. I would always pick Triss as my aunt. I know you guys are trolling. Okay. Cool. So I'm oh, needle in a haystack. Find the right container. Oh, because there were people in the containers. Oh wow. What about Jorvet? Pinky Julian wrote. Yeah, I think Jorvet has his own fans. Where is that container? Is that this one? No. Holy shit. Let's go. It's probably not here on the top, right? Like, I suspect it's not. It's the blue one. Okay, but the blue one, which one? This one? The blue one, this one? Because there are... Oh, it's there. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, there's much more containers to check than I expected. Yes. It's red, not blue. Okay, I mean, it kind of looks red to me. Right? It's definitely a red container, guys, right? Okay. Raw item components. Details. Okay. Got some shard. I'm not sure if it's going to show it to me. New shard details. Okay, let's check it. So, when you get mark the right container with the TCX, then that's the agreement with Revere CS. But careful around there, it's easy to catch a shiv in the ribs. Oh god. Guys, better not to catch a shiv in the ribs then. That's cool. Okay then, Pavel, do you know about the Gaunter O'Dimm Easter egg in Thronebreaker? That little tune can easily make you feel an easy matter of seconds. How do you pull creepy Easter eggs like this off? Well, I mean, that Easter egg, that's something that, as far as my knowledge, that's Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz, who was working on that thing, and they pulled it off together with Marcin Przybyłowicz, you know, and Piotrek Adamczyk, who was at the time as well, you know, working on the matter. And like the thing is, it's just the it really like, I think what's really important for a dev, you know, when you're actually working for stuff like that is the context, right? Like, you just need to make sure always that you know, all your assets you're using in the right context, right? So, and the fact, for instance, I'll just give you an example. So like the fact that the children are actually singing the you know, the song of Mr. Mirror on a crossing actually, you know, makes it more creepy, you know, and more impactful because it's done in that manner. So basically, always, like, when you have and you are trying to pull something like this off, you are trying to build it in a way to just give it the right context and you, like, use it in the right way.
Such a badass till the action starts.
Cool. What the fuck? I literally shot off both legs of that dude. Like, literally both legs flew there. They're there. Guys. Our dismemberment is bonkers.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
I literally shot next to the guy and he started screaming, I'm hit. Is he? Come over here. I will be nice to you. Okay. Well, he lost head and both arms. Cool. You know, definitely a fast death, you know? I would say. A fast death. So yes. Let's check the patent. Okay, we won't read that. We won't read that. Top secret data. To be read in Corp HQ upon receipt of one-time access code. If this document has been lost, the finder is obliged to destroy it immediately or face a monetary fine or death. Cool. Nice. Nice. Let's look at the shards, because I think I actually have some of them. Yeah, because those are I decrypted. Something lagged slightly. Something is lagging slightly. When I actually scroll like this. Okay. Where are those new ones? Yes, this one. So Kawahara is talking to Soga. Okay, transport's there. Mark the right container. Review courier services will be by tomorrow to pick it up. Day after tomorrow, I'll be across the border. All right, on my way. All right. Was the guy who legs just blowed off the same guy from 2018 demo? I don't think so, but who knows? So, who knows? Who knows? There was actually a question from someone. Jesus, the chat was going fast for a moment, and now it slowed down a bit. But oh, Dinku Sass Sirens wrote, "What is your opinion on the GTA remaster release mess?" Oof, that's a tough one. You know, like first of all, like I won't be ever taking shots on another devs, right? Like because like I remember people like devs doing that. During Cyberpunk launch, and that's not nice. Believe me that, you know, it's just like it's hard to understand why people are doing this, and when devs are doing that, I just find it completely like not understandable to me. Like the thing is, like Rockstar has an excellent track record. They've been doing awesome stuff, and you know clearly something went wrong there, either with the planning or with the team that was handling it. And there's much more we don't know about this. And I really, you know, they need to sort it out, right? They need to plan out basically what they are doing, and honestly, like I wish them the best. Like I am not a fan of this remaster. Like it doesn't really look appealing. I have to say, like it's nothing I would jump on. But again, that's a game that was made clearly for people that are interested in that, in relieving that old time, you know, once again and so on. It's not a remaster where you get completely new stuff, you know, done properly and so on. It's more like an update really for those games and so on. And this is for people that want to relieve the nostalgia, you know, for the old games. And I get it that I guess for some people it's probably something they would want to. That's not something I'm going to pick up for sure, because simply that's just not my interest. You know, I haven't been too big of a GTA fan, to be completely honest. However, of course, you know, GTA 4 and 5 have been well done, you know, the story stuff and so on. I'm not taking anything away here from Rockstar, because guys know what they are doing. So just summing it up, I really hope that they'll sort it out and it's gonna be good. You know, at the end, like definitely something really went very badly there. And there's probably much more issues or like problems that we don't know about. And I think like at this point we just need to let them handle it. You know, let them just sort it out properly. Yeah. Tim, we got problems. Nils took a few rounds at the back and I can't stop the bleeding. We need evac now. Let's see what I can do. You'll see? You'll send a fucking car. You have the dogs? Yes, we have the fucking dogs. Good. Make sure they're secure. Nils is fucking dying in my fucking arms at this moment. Yeah, you said that already. Hold on a little longer. Working on it. Yeah, well, you know. Hello, guys. It's good to see you in the chat. Rage Sepp and Q Easy. Will we ever get the past lore of Cassidy's scars? He has some unique scars in his arms and face, and I'd like to know what happened to my men. There are hints in his dialogue. He's also a veteran. He's a mystery, but I'd like to learn more so I can comfort him. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I do really don't know, like, that much details about his background. I would have to talk to my my dudes, you know, who are working on the Nomad storyline, you know, to learn more about the matter. About that specific topic. So I cannot actually offer much more background. Like in most cases, the way we are doing it, we are dropping lots of different like cues regarding like your would you as a player you can like usually you can actually find out pretty fast, you know, what has happened to the certain character, just observing, you know, how the character works, looks, and how they act, you know, and of course, you know, what they say, obviously. And usually those things actually pretty clearly point out, you know, what has happened.
And the benefits such
I recently found an email between a certain Moritz and Pavo in the Delamain HQ. Had to think about the stream immediately. Oh, really? There is an email like this? Okay, I didn't know that. It's really like that. Okay, that's fun. That's funny. Okay. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's park my trusty Maimai here. Oh, that's Regina. Okay, Regina, tell me.
Got a gig for you. One I'd rather not have. Bryce Stone, preacher on TV. His son was brutally murdered.
Oh, God.
The only way to catch this child killer is to get your hands on the original BD that recorded the whole thing. Yeah, you heard that right, unfortunately. More info attached.
Okay, guys. That is some rat shit. Jesus. Okay, thievery. Get the raw BD of the murder of Bryce's own son. Okay. Mr. Brightmire, I want to hug my. Am I right to overanalyze and overthink every detail in every place, like the gay romance novel Mitch Stent? Is that the intentional? My friend, on the stream, you could have learned already that almost everything is intentional. Like, I don't think that we have done anything randomly. Like, I mean, that can happen, right, here and there, but it's very, very rare that, you know, we just do, like, some random stuff. Get the raw BD of the murder of Bryce's own son, building off Shipyard Way. My good friend, the telenovelist Bryce Stone, don't ask, it's complicated, needs our help. His little boy was kidnapped and brutally murdered a few days later. The NCPD dropped the case due to the lack of evidence. Bryce decided to take matters into his own hands and found the BD scroll of his murder. But the virtues heavily edited, meaning there aren't a lot of clues to go on. If you could get your hands on the raw cut, there's a chance we could identify the murderer. The virtue was put out by two ex-PD tuners, Gottfrid and Frederik, in the north side. Interesting names. I'm betting they still have the original somewhere. Just watch out to the maelstromers that are guarding them. Okay. Are we all ready for that job? Cool, so it is apparently there. Maelstrom, okay. Let's try to be sneaky. Okay, guys. I saw that. Okay. Oh, snap, camera. Yeah, I saw the camera. I mean, you know, I was playing in a sneaky way for like a good 10 seconds, you know? So, I think it's fine. Jesus, this gun. Look at this. Okay, guys. There is behind the scenes story by Avalos that redeemed the points. I want to talk to you actually about the Dismemberment. So the Dismemberment has been like a really big topic, and this took a lot of work to really put it to make it right. And as you can see, basically on different bodies, actually the way that the Dismemberment is working is like depending of the gun and of the weapon that you have picked as a player, you are the wounds and the types of the wounds are actually different, you know. So because my gun is critting and because I'm just using this raw like big gun, it has a different, like a specific, I would say, type of dismemberment that is turned on for the specific weapon. But other weapons have actually other types of dismemberment, and of course, you know, some of them overlap. It's not that some weapons have this unique type of dismemberments, but the way it works is like all together everything actually creates this feeling that the world is actually physical and it responds correctly to my actions as a player. Really? Can we be friends? Okay. And when you are actually killing someone who is a Maelströmer, let's say, thank you, Saska, Smasher's wife. I'm not sure for what, but no worries. So one of the things that you are actually you can actually observe is like the fact that when you're doing like a slashing damage, the wounds actually look completely differently. When you're like shooting, you know, limbs off, they act differently, and depending on the impulses, his head was going brrr. That was interesting. And depending on basically the physical impulses that you as a player are giving, so like, you know, with different hits and different weapons that you have used and so on, it actually influences, you know, with the way how the limbs are acting when they are cut off. And what is actually really interesting is the fact that we are actually tracking, you know, depending of what appearance character has, so basically how character is actually looking, we are actually tracking, yeah, head goes brrr, yeah, exactly. The, depending of actually what kind of, appearance that certain enemy has, we are basically tracking what kind of limb you have shot. And then basically if they're heavily modified, as like for instance a lot of Maelströmers is, they don't have basically red blood or something, or the same as androids, they actually spill oil, right? And you can see it, you know? So it's really, it's really like, I think it can really like give an awesome impression when it all like works together, you know, as a one thing. It actually is pretty poetic. Did I walk into a fire? I did. Huh? Where is that fucking camera? It's like there. Okay, whatever. Oh, even without a headshot, I killed him. Yeah, that updated Overwatch is insane. Oh fuck! Oh, that's my perk. Hack it? I mean, I can just break it. I actually one-shot it. Okay, and didn't realize that I just one-shot that turret. Okay, guys, time to find Gottfrid and Frederik. Gottfrid's and Frederik's studio, not them, but their studio. Okay, somewhere up there. What the fuck? Okay. My. Water, Chrome, and Blood. The fourth corporate war. Okay, that's long, so we won't be reading into it, unfortunately, even though I love those charts. Okay, we have mostly pick stuff here. I can wait for more Takemura missions. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We are doing 100% Cyberpunk run, right? So it's actually funny, right? Because I have started playing Cyberpunk on like 1.04, I think, as a player, while I think I started streaming in 1.2. So it's actually interesting, like the way, you know, how the game is like slowly getting upgraded while we move forward through the game. Damn. Oh. Cool.
What do you think? Else it'll feel like stabbing a pillow.
No Life 3. Okay, that's cool. Okay, guys, while I'm actually... I just wanted to look at the chat. Leakmark wrote, hey, Pavo, thank you for Askrak's mission with Kerry questline. Missed it in my first playthrough. Such a funny quests are so amazing. Thank you so much. So that quest has been designed with... by Alex Poiret and implemented by Asha Radomska, and the whole quest line of Kerry was basically designed and implemented mostly by me and Alex, and mostly implemented by me and Asha. When it comes to the quest, of course, right? Because the scenes have been done in most cases by Michał Brzeźniak. So here we go. Michał was actually very often here on the chat with us on the stream. So yeah, it wouldn't be so cool without them. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, remember when we were working on the design with Alex, we were like, the idea. I think it was. I think originally Alex came up with it. He was like, okay, what if Kerry just fucking absolutely hates this pop group that is doing the a cover of his song, and and it was so funny actually. Oh god, there is a thing there. Almost did it. There is a question. Good evening, Pavel. Hello, chat. Hello, Kirkov Kalashnikov. Good to see you. Tamboto Road, have you got an answer to why we don't have transmog in Cyberpunk 2077? I mean, I don't know why I would have gotten that answer. I had it all the time, and that answer was that we just simply didn't have time to make it. Originally, that's what it is, right? I don't think there's much secrets there. Oh, is that person sleeping? Okay. Let him sleep, or her. Oh. Okay, that's the entrance. Cool. That's the entrance. That's awesome. Am I actually able to jump there? To that staircase, because that is oof, I'm not sure if I'm going to. I think I'm going to go outside and go through there, because I'm not sure. Yeah, it will be much faster actually if I will just go outside, because I won't probably find a way. Damn. Oh wow, so I went actually completely to the other side, guys. That's cool. Wow, this is so connected. Damn. But regarding the transmog, question, I mean, the only thing I can add to it is I know that a lot of players really will want to see it in the game. I think we are all aware of it. That's as much as I can say at this point. Will there be more difficulties added in the future? By more difficulties, you mean difficulty levels added in the future? Oof, I'm not really sure, to be completely honest, because I'm not a gameplay designer, as you can imagine. I know that because I'm playing now on very hard, and game is I would say manageable. I'm not dying that often. So, and considering how bad of a player I am, that would probably signify that we probably need more. Different difficulty levels, but again, that's not something that I'm usually dealing with, as that is primarily a gameplay topic, right? What is transmog? Tep Blue asked. So historically, basically, transmog is a.
Wakey, gentlemen.
What's happening?
Ooh.
Security!
Transmog is a feature where you can actually transfer
Let's not do anything rash here.
stats of the items to the looks of the items. You can see similar systems in World of Warcraft or Diablo games.
And we'll make it happen.
Okay, Gottfrid. And some other guy. Roderick, I believe.
Don't shoot. We don't record them.
Shoot them in the face. Nah, guys, I'm not that bad, right? I'm not that bad. I never shoot people.
Here, huh?
Besides, it's a family-friendly stream. We talked about it, right? We talked about it. So,
looking for something in
You
particular?
know, if it wasn't us, there'd be someone else.
Welly wrote, who created this gig? It's the best gig in the
We
game.
just supply what
This is
the
cool.
city demands.
Thank you for saying this. I actually didn't know. You know, I will find out. You know, tomorrow I'll talk to Open World team about this. I'll just ask them because I think they would love to know that you have, you know, liked this gig.
People want to buy, so we sell. Business is business.
Damn. Really?
XBD of a preacher's little boy. Murdered. Ring any bells?
Which preacher?
I just got a fresh batch with boys. No clue who their daddies are. Gonna need more.
Bryce Stone, circuit writer on News 54.
Okay,
Son
those
of
dudes
Bobby
are
Stone,
fucking
12
insane.
years old when he died.
Are we talking black, white, Chicano? Any identifying
This is
marks?
my full name, wrote. I love the
Style
political
execution?
quest. I really hope we'll dive deeper into that in the future.
I know what she
Thank you so
wants.
much. I'm glad you liked it. And, you know, like, telling us that you liked something is always the best way to, in time, you know, get more of it. So,
Preacher's boy, who murdered him? Who gave you the XBD?
Nobody gives us anything. They leave dead drops. We just go pick them up. Keeps things secure for everyone involved.
XBD was raw when you got it. Must have noticed something in the background, some kind of clue. Reflection in the mirror, tattoo, anything.
Our only concern is with imperfections, not who makes them.
give it to me.
Kindly hand it the fuck over. Now!
Will you kill them? Nah, I don't
Just
think so.
relax.
Just take it.
Freddy! Ma'am, it's just behind us on the shelf.
BD 9430.
Take the recording BD9430. Okay. So, these guys are basically behind all that bullshit, right? Some loot issue. Okay, whatever. Eurodollars. King Casamarlo poop poop. Yeah. I never let them live. Check computer. I will actually check the computer. That's a good point.
That's it. That's the one. Just take it.
Okay, guys. Let me check the computer. What else we have here? Files. New sexy hot. Okay. And those are those BDs. That's the one, right? Tags, kids, forced death. That's the one, right? Animals, humans, the bodies, humiliation, public, old, young, victim, POV, public, hair, mild pain, femdom, penetration, forced, kids, forced death, raw, overstimulation, risk, suicide, virgin, nylon, tied. Cool. Like a laundry list. BD Gear, Max Peltier wrote to Gottfrid Peterson. Hey Gottfrid, I need some new gear for tuning BDs. Got anything you'd recommend? Just as long as it's a reasonable price. And then Gottfrid's like, hi Max, I just want to put it out of the business. It's the equipment, it's just too happy I'm to lend whatever I'm not using anymore. By the way, what happened to your scrolls? You were some of the best. Great, I'll drop and take it off your hands. Don't worry about the scrolls. I'm way too deep to give you up now. And then Rex to Gottfrid. Yo, chum, I heard you had some minor hiccups with the new BD security features. Freddy mentioned something about not being able to reach the olfactory layer. Here's the deal. The features were included in the new update for Arasaka Day. I will need a pro to bypass the protocols, and it just turns out I know just the guy. Hal Cantos. Give him a call. He will know what to do. Okay. Damn. So that is fucking insane, guys.
I won't tell anyone you're here. We swear.
Okay, that's fine. I trust you. I trust you. You're a nice person. I trust you.
Papa! Why? Why did you have to kill him?
Wow!
I'll do anything. Please just let me live.
This is so cool. This is so awesome. Like, the reaction, love it. It just happened. Yeah, that was cool. Right? Yeah. Valerie Silverhand, yeah. This is so awesome. I mean, who are the devs of this game? I mean, I don't know. Okay, Gottfrid to Lenny. Do what you want. I will. I quit. One more time. Do what you want. Or do you need my permission or my advice? Sorry, I couldn't answer. You're taking things way too far. What you're doing is insane and dragging your son into it. I mean, that's just fucking sick. This can only end badly. Now you've got Eris. Hope you can afford that guilty conscience of yours. Gotta at least leave Frederik out of it, seriously. Worry about yourself, Lenny. Now we can see. So the old guy was the bad one. So the old guy was the bad one. Okay, we got this, guys. We got this. So... I can meet Lenny Nero in the Jig Street? Oh, that's cool. I don't know, guys. Should I kill him? Dude is just a kid. I mean, well, dude is a teenager, so, but yeah, you can say he's a kid. Yeah, he was following his papa. Yeah, I think I'll leave him. I think I'll leave him. The dad was bad, but I think this is okay. I of course got burned. What? There are enemies here? From where?
It's killing time!
I do agree. You guys are nasty. So fuck off. Okay. Cool. His fucking palm fall off. Dude. And you can see like the dismemberment, right? Like he lost a palm, he lost an arm, and there's a huge hole, right? And then, and he lost legs, sorry. Forgot to mention that. Insane. Okay, new shard. Oh, there is more. Oh no, I think we read this one. We read this one. There was one more room to loot. Okay, Camille, I'll take a look in a second. Let's check. Oh, those security turrets I destroyed. Okay, whatever. Tom Arnold to Olivia Perez, and then Hot Eusebio. Tom Arnold, I'm so fucking over this. You have no idea. I don't want to do anything, and I mean nothing. I don't want to crack skulls, get wild, and party like nothing. Like, something switched off in my head. I'm just stuck here with these beady losers, you know? That father-son duo, he calls his dad Papa. Like, what the actual fuck? And I'm wondering why they even fucking bother. They're sitting on piles of eddies. They don't need to do anything, and they're still tuning stuff all day. Like, what the fuck, right? Pavo, I with the NPC could say something about the way we dress and use Ripper Dog. He loves his papa, yeah, exactly. So they are sickos, yeah, they were sickos, exactly. Like, I mean, but, you know, I just couldn't kill that kid there. So Camille mentioned that there was actually some other shit that we could get. Let us actually really run quickly through the place to see if. So we were here actually. There is nothing here, I think. Okay, we got this. So let's go inside. Okay, so this room we have checked. Then there is this room. So I've been here at the bottom and checked everything there. We went through here and checked this already and checked all the loot. Yeah, this is outside already, so there's nothing here. No left, no. And this is the room where we've been, right? Oh, that's the room, Camille, you were talking about. That's really cozy, but there's nothing here. Not there, yes, but... Cool, I mean... Okay. That's a very tiny room, if that's the one you were talking about. I do know. You know? Okay. Okay, those are the components that you meant that I'm missing? Because I guess nothing's here. What the actual heck? There's nothing here. Yep, I think we are, I think it's fine, you know? I think it's fine. You know, we have visited all the rooms very clearly. You already took it. Cool. Thanks, Camille. Thanks, Camille. I already did. Okay. Oh, I didn't loot this stuff. Okay, well, you know. After all, Camille, you were right. Look how much stuff I got. Oh, and I'm overcumbered now. That's nice. Yeah. Who is your favorite character? You mean like from Cyberpunk or from any game? From Cyberpunk? Damn. I think Kerry Eurodyne, actually. I think Kerry Eurodyne is my favorite character. And the reason for that is also because, like, I have been designing a lot of stuff around Kerry. So, because of that, you know, I will just always probably have a, you know, in a way, a soft spot for Kerry. You know, just really love the character, love the guy. I really like it. And I remember, you know, when we got all the samples, you know, with all the actors that are going to play different characters. And I remember when I got Matthew Young's sample, right? Because I'm in one of the in the group of people who are actually like giving their opinion regarding different actors for the casting, right? Because of course, you know, casting's done by our fantastic localization team. They're always taking care of it and so on by our localization director Boris Pugacz-Muraszkiewicz. Boris is always there taking care of it, but it's always like we are just serving as a, like, I would say, additional opinion, you know, for them being the localization team. And I remember basically talking to. I remember when I checked, like, the first. El Bugato Woodman did nothing wrong. I don't know El Bugato. I think he actually did, but it's a separate topic. But I remember when we got this, like, first samples and so on, and when I heard, like, you know, Matthew as Kerry first time, I was like, holy shit, that's the guy. Like, I checked all the samples from all different actors that we got, because usually you just get, like, a bunch. And for important characters, at least in CDPR, we always cast a bunch and we check them. So there was, I think, around 8 to 10 actors, maybe even more, that were, like, tried. And I checked it and I was like, holy shit, this guy rocks. I love this, like, the way he was able to, like, follow the direction, the way he will... Neon arrow, that's cool, I never saw that. The way he was able to, like, follow the direction, you know, like, give the, you know, character life and so on. I was like, this is really fucking cool. Like, that guy really works well as, to me, as Kerry Eurodyne. And yeah, so... I remember like I gave him like the highest score, you know, because we sort of like, you know, discuss things together. And okay, time to deposit the item. And I remember like I gave him like the highest score, you know, from myself. I was like, holy shit, we need that guy. And I remember like I think a few other people also like who checked his samples. They were like, yep, that works really well. Actually, like this like perfect combination of like this old rough voice, but in a way this like older rocker boy underneath. It was awesome feel.
Gig's closed.
Thanks, Regina. Penguin Gamer, the mission with Kerry were so fun and nice. Really well done, great job. The quests around Askrax and Kerry were one of my favorites. And chemistry between Johnny and him. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Penguin. So, as I mentioned, Alex Boire was the designer. Asha Radomska was implementing the Askrax part. And I was, because I have designed the part up till the point of the concert. So when the concert happens, that's like sort of my part, and then later it's Asha's. But of course, you know, we work always together on this stuff. But I don't want to make an impression that, you know, like everything there is mine, because it's not at all. Like there's numerous designers that worked on it. Guys, I think, Jesus, where actually I am, because we were supposed to go to our house, right, to finally pick up those different jackets and stuff. Oh, but let's first do this side job. Let's do this side job and then we'll pick up the jackets. Because I'm tired looking like a hobo. I'm tired to be looking... Jake Joyride, Pavel, who will be casted as Thorgal. You know, you guys know that. The Thorgal thing is a friendship with a creator. Okay. Oh, I know which one that is. I think I know. Have you played the Witcher Battle Arena and the Witcher Adventure game? Oh god, no, I actually didn't. It was like so long time ago. It was such a long time, so long time ago that no, I didn't. Rivia Wolf edits. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, guys. There's so many questions from you. So have I played those games, Creep Slasher that they asked about? No, I didn't actually. Like I watched the videos and so on. I know how they look like, but not really. Stranger 3 wrote, hi Pavel, when were you working on a content with some vision in mind? Is there any specific scene or quest which stands off for you and gave you the wow effect once you saw it in the final form with music, animations and textures? Yes! I think there are two scenes that I can bring up, and one is the one that I was working on with Michał Brzeźniagon. I will do the inventory management while answering this question. While another one is the one that Bartek Nowak did with Asha Radomska. So one is the Laugh Like Fire. First moment when Johnny Silverhand actually wakes up and tries to kill you. That moment always for me is like, holy shit, this works so well. You know, the fact when he's like, in a hectic, nervous manner appearing all over the room, and you see this, you hear this like music building up the tension and so on. It's really like, for me, when I saw it coming all together, I was like, yes, this works so well. I'm so glad, because like this first introduction of Johnny is so important. So I love that moment. And second scene that I want to bring up, but there's much more, but the second one is the Like a Supreme concert. When we are playing together as samurai. That's the scene that I was working together with Michał Brzeźniagon. There was also David Cordero. David Cordero did animations for all those instruments and stuff. And they did a fantastic job, like Michał and David together. And then Mikhail did the lights for it. And together, like four of us, we've been like working on that scene and making sure that the lights come in together and audio. And the animations, and I just loved it. That scene was so much work, guys. You can't imagine. It was so much work. It was like, I remember when I was designing it at first and then put it on paper, I was saying that it kind of feels like, to me, like designing the Priscilla's concert, because that's also something that I was working on for The Witcher 3. So like when I was writing the for the first quest for Kerry Eurodyne, the one when he's introduced, and the you know, the moment when you are reunited with Samurai, so like a supreme, I really wanted to you know, like give players the feeling that almost Priscilla brought with the concert. And of course, you know, it's quite of a different thing, but still, you know, quite amazing when it comes to execution. And I just love that concert so much. Like first time when I actually saw it. So yeah, guys, that's the answer. Let me check actually the upgrades. Okay, I have insufficient components, but I can actually upgrade quite a bit. But okay, let's actually play, and then we will go towards the apartment and so on. If you were able to cast a celebrity in the role of Kerry, who would it be? I mean, you know, like technically speaking, Kerry, you know, Matthew Young is a celebrity, right? He's a Hollywood actor who plays in like, you know, movies, and he plays in the series for Netflix and stuff. So, like in a way, this is celebrity. I guess like you're talking about like you're talking about the fact that if there would be even bigger celebrity and just somebody of a scale of I guess Keanu Reeves. I don't know. Like I forgot the. Let me. Stephen Taylor. You got Dwayne Johnson, not Dwayne Johnson, Camille. Do you guys recognize the Stephen Taylor, the name? No? Eurodyne? No, you didn't know who Stephen Taylor is? Okay, just fucking Google this. Stephen Taylor is a fucking legend from Aerosmith. So it's actually funny, but when I was like, you know, thinking about Kerry and designing things for him, I kinda had, you know, Stephen Taylor somewhere at the back of my head, you know, but of course, you know, it's just one of the multiple references and so on. It's not a person that I wanted him to be, but it was like one of the references that I had in my head. Anyway, let's play the quest, guys, together. Okay, a monk with implants. Okay, guys. So this is actually a really cool story. So this is a quest that was done by. This is a quest that was done by Philip Weber, our acting lead cinematic quest designer, and let's play it together.
What happened? Your implants, they look half done.
Done or not done? It is of no importance. A Bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber modification. It is against the Platimoksha. And yet, they knew about this. For me, there is no return.
Hold on. Somebody forced you?
Not just me. My brother, too. They drugged us. Desecrated my body.
Yeah. You can see basically that it's
and
just...
all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
Oh God, such a sad story. Song in the background. This is sad as heck. Yeah, it is, absolutely. But it's such a cool story, right? Because like, okay guys, another thing, there was, Sarah Norm redeemed behind the scenes story, but I think it's a storytelling trick, Liville. So Lord 3K, that's one's for you. So guys, I wanted to talk to you about something. So when you have a lore, and in this game, like one of the specific things about the lore is that everybody has cyber modifications, right? Everyone has those in some kind of a form, right? Sometimes they're cosmetic, and there are still purists. There are still people that do not modify their bodies. There was like an excellent question at some point about Panam, right? why she has no modifications in her body. And I was talking about the fact that, like, throughout the fact that in your lore, everything actually is done in a way that people normally do modify their bodies. If you will do it in a way that there's a character that is an exception in some form, you start seeing this character through a different lens. You start feeling, okay, this character is specific, this character is unique, you know? This is new and different about this character. And this is basically what Philip actually wanted to do here. You know, he basically thought about the idea, okay, what will actually happen if you have those monks that in our lore, they are basically trying to stay away from all the modifications. And you can see basically how their bodies tell the story. Look here at his body. You can see basically that he has been modified before, right? But he got rid of all those modifications, you know, to become a monk. And when he became a monk, he became pure. And then he basically got captured by some people, we don't know who yet, together with his brother, and they forcefully basically replaced his arm with that to, like, basically punish him, right? And it's a very interesting way how you can actually, throughout the storytelling, enforce the themes in your lore, in your game. And I really encourage you, like, when you're building things, like, always try to think like this about your stories. Okay, let's go.
Makes no sense. Who'd go and do something like this, and why?
We were out begging for alms when they approached us. They laughed at us and asked if we would take implants as a donation. They looked more machine than human. They told us they would improve us like tools.
Maelstrom.
Yeah. That sounds quite like Maelstrom, guys, right? Resistance is futile, yeah.
How about your brother? He's still with him?
Yes, I was first. Then they were trying to decide how to modify him.
Oh God.
You look like someone who can reason with these people. I beg you, please, help my brother.
Okay, guys, we are going to help this brother.
I do not wish for him to end up like I have.
Okay, guys. I'm here to help. Wasn't for me? Nah, I'm not going to barter with him. It's like just help for his brother.
Fine, I'll help. But just so you know, things might get ugly. Maelstrom doesn't mess around.
There must be some other way. Help us, please, but without any bloodshed. I beg you.
I'll see what I can do. Either way, your brother's getting out.
I do not know how to thank you. They're keeping him in a shop just north of here.
Okay.
You shall find it next to the road.
Okay, guys, we have a task. We need to get his brother.
A monk in distress. They should include this in your ethic. What are you gonna do? Cross your legs and meditate till they drop dead?
Wish you'd drop dead.
This is like the... This is a really cool interaction, by the way, that they have. Like, if you just, you know, like, if you come closer to him and so on, and there is this best Johnny moment. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like, that was actually something that Philip really wanted to do. Yeah, it's really cool because, like, as you can see here, like, one of the means or ways, you know, how we are telling a story in that game is also through the shards. We were talking about it in the previous streams, and here you can basically, like, as a player, you can just read more. You know, your god, your Kiroshi. You can read more about that topics here in the shards. Do you think it's worth getting into hobby dev, worth getting into game dev as hobby from scratch? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, why wouldn't you want to get into game dev? Dude, it's fucking awesome. Like, one thing is, game dev is really, like, it is a difficult job, right? Like, it's much more difficult than it sounds, and it just requires much more work than it sounds. But again, if you are in a studio that's like a good studio and you have like a good leader and you're like in a good team, you know, where you like your people and you know, you just find common language and you have the similar goals, It's fucking awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Really, like, game dev is fantastic, you know? And I absolutely encourage you to go and try it, you know? I am going towards that dude's. What are you? The fuck? Already? What did I do? Okay, guys, they're dying for it. They're dying for it. Question, have you any tips for someone that want to do a QA tester for game development? Well, I mean, first thing is, and I was talking about it in the past streams a bit, but I can of course elaborate more, is like, one thing that I encourage you to do is at first try to get some experience as a tester. Primarily, because like when you are actually applying as a tester for gaming companies from complete scratch, sometimes it is a bit too difficult, you know, to make it as a starting job, just because of the fact that there's a lot of really good qualified testers, you know, that are actually starting off, that want to go into game dev, and you will be competing against them. So the best way actually really to do that is join different testing studios. There's a bunch of different testing studios all over the world actually, and their primary and their primary work or their primary task is really testing, and often they're actually doing the testing for another companies. I can't get to that loot, unfortunately. So often they're actually getting, you know, doing the testing for another companies. So as a game dev, like as a tester, you know, when you're starting with that, I would say gaming studio, you know, you can at first, somewhere here, you can at first try out different.
Got her!
Jesus. You can at first basically try out to get some experience, you know, in... Wow, okay, no, I'm not dying. You can at first, you know, basically try testing and gather more experience in basically various, you know, testing studios, because then you will be so much better as a tester, you know, and also as a candidate, you know, for the gaming studios that you would want to join. So that's one. That's one. Why? That was funny. That's like one thing that I can definitely advise you to do. And the other thing is like, you know, for like we require from the testers the most important thing that we require from testers is to be very precise, to be logical, to be systematic rather, you know, to, like, for instance, like, let's imagine, just for the sake of argument, you're given a task right now to go over all the sex scenes and make sure that the genitals are not clipping, right? Let's imagine you're getting a task like this, right? Yeah, I killed them. Of course I did. So let's imagine you basically are given a task to I weren't supposed to? I weren't supposed to?
Do not do this.
Oh, I forgot that I was not supposed to.
Please, I do not want that.
Yeah, but I was talking about the testing and I lost my point, unfortunately. But anyway, like, when you're, imagine that you're supposed to do the test, you know, and like check all the genitals, right? If they're not clipping, then you as a person, you need to come up with, like, I would say, testing methodology in the way how you're going to approach that specific topic, right? How you're actually going over, all those, you know, sex scenes and whatever, how you're actually going to test it, you know, and try out different things, you know, how you're going to gather different save games, you know, with different genital sizes, you know, and different types of genitals, you know, and how you're actually going to do that test. And I would say learning that methodology, so like that way of being systematic and being precise and being concrete and being able to go over all those cases and test them out and imagine lots of different scenarios that people have, right? Just so you would have to like go over all those sex scenes numerous times and make sure that with all those different, like, let's say equipment or different gear that you have or different genitals that you have to test it out. So basically learning that how to do this is actually really important for you as a tester. Babsunovska zoned out for a second and now I hear talk about genitals. What the fuck happened? You know. Okay, understanding your teen. The teenage years are truly most difficult period in person's life. Hey, I'm dedicating it all for all the teenagers on the chat. By the way, family-friendly stream, so I hope you guys are all over 18. The teenage years are truly the most difficult period in a person's life. Not only it's a time of enormous hormonal changes to the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authoring figures outside the family, most often among their peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, and even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figure to teen, all you really need to do is have a unique style, maybe throw in a few nice phrases criticizing the system, and most importantly, convince the teenager that you and only understand. Family genital stream. Here we go. Caught in the maelstrom. Okay, that's one is about the maelstrom. We know it. Okay, guys, let's check if this place is safe. Camille, you surprised me by telling me that I was not supposed to kill them. That was a twist I was not expecting. That's gone. It's okay, you're safe. Of course, with me.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So, what are you doing here? What happened?
I want to make sure you're okay.
Glad I got here in time. Are you okay? Did they do anything to you?
I was lucky. They could not decide which implant would be funnier.
Cyber psychos. The lot of them.
One of them wanted to remove my jaw. The thought itself gave me shivers. Thankfully, did not get the chance. To what do I owe this intervention of yours?
Okay, I'm just check the chat because, guys, there's so many questions. Smash's wife. Oh, some lord, this quest reminds me a lot about Inquisitors. The Inquisitors are a gang in Cyberpunk, active 2045 and on, that despised cyberware. They hated it. They hated you for having it. They would specifically kill people with cyberware. So the entire world, by that point, every gang hated them, and including Slaughterhouse. They rely on training and bioware enhancement. Super cool gang, to be honest. Meat is better than metal to them. Yeah, exactly. They're in the Night City Sword books and in the Red. Gino Beatboxer wrote, have you seen Vigilance 2099? So I've seen some small videos about it, not much more. Is it a cyberpunk themed game based, worked by only 3 devs? Yeah, so I heard it's like a very tiny game. I will check it out for sure. I'm curious, you know? Why not? I'm curious. Pavel, I know you cannot talk about the future content, but have you considered the possibility of customizing the... Sorry, what? Customizing the vehicles. I'm not even any modification, but at least the choice of skins from the pools currently available in the game. Oh god, I cannot really talk about it, Pablo. I'm sorry. I would love to, but I can't. Okay? So, sorry for skipping your question, but, you know, I can't really add much more, you know, to the topic. Hello, what's your opinion on hardcore modes in RPGs? I fucking love that. Like, I really love it. Like, by hardcore modes, you mean, like, you have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to, you know, you just XP, you know, only when you, like, sleep and all that. Like, you can level up only when you're, like, going to sleep and waking up, and, like, you have to eat food and drink. Yeah, I think that shit is awesome, to be honest. It's just... I definitely think that it's difficult to build like a AAA massive game as Cyberpunk, but also other games with that mechanics in hand. I think it's a bit too hardcore and too extreme for a mass market in a way, but I can't imagine a situation when you have a game like Cyberpunk and it has a mode like this. Like, I think that would be rad. Like, a mod that does something like this, that would be fucking cool. Thank you so much for sharing my husband and Joni and this cosplay on Twitter. No problem. Like, it was awesome. Valerie Silverhand, I know which one you are. That's cool. That's so cool. Thank you for being here. Actually, that means so much to us. We love CP so much. I'm glad. And guys, I don't know if you guys saw it, but on Twitter I shared this like really fantastic V and Johnny Silverhand cosplay. And it's apparently Valerie Silverhand and her husband together. It looks insane. So just you can just go to my Twitter and check it out. It's like it's kind of like one of the tweets from the top. So it's easy to find. And yeah, it was awesome when I saw it. Anyway, let's go, guys.
Was walking by and caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Think about Maelstrom. They're never just joking. Now, the truth's that your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. But my life is not worth the deaths of others. One good deed does not justify the suffering.
Oh God, because I killed them.
You have committed evil in its purest form.
Thanks.
I liked your brother more.
I like your brother. Valerie, thank you, Pavel, blushing so hard. No worries. Thank you, Valerie, for your passion, guys, for the game. You're and your husbands. Okay, guys, there was another. Jesus, you guys come up with such a long question. Seriously, it would be an interview, not a stream. Zergling 713. Oh, this quest reminds me again of some of my favorite movies. I mean to ask. Any fan plans to see the new Matrix movie or cosplay as Neo and Trinity? Well, I mean, I definitely am going to see new Matrix, like hopefully with Sapphire together. We're going to see it. I can't wait, actually, to see it. I'm mildly worried about it, but again, like I like Keanu. I really like this lore, from Wachowski, so I really want to see it. Agatka wrote, "Hi Paweł, I have a question regarding Dziewczyny w Grze. Does living in a bigger city ruin chances of getting into program? I'm afraid I will be rejected because of that." Well, I mean, I cannot really assure you of anything. Like, the program is targeted at girls that have less options. Basically, that's the whole point. And by living in a bigger city, by default, you do have more options. So, like, we are trying to help those people who have really who have it the hardest. However, that being said, I still think you should apply and you should try, right? Like, in the worst case, you'll be informed, hey, there are other candidates that we decided to go with, but there's nothing wrong in trying. So, like, I wish you luck. Yeah, we were actually laughing like recently with my team and so on that like for Dziewczyny w Grze program, so like this mentoring program, probably like nobody will pick me, so I'll be like the only one that has like absolutely nobody to mentor. So, that Rusty, hello, good to see you in the chat. Mr. Grego 8 wrote, Arasaka ending is true good ending, right? Well, I mean, so the thing is with the endings, what those are, it means like what matters is what you think about it, right? So do you think it's the positive ending? Because if you think so, then that's the case. How did you get taken by Maelstrom?
Get taken by Maelstrom? Most people avoid him like the plague.
We are here as strangers. We wander from place to place. When we arrived in Night City, we had no time to identify its dangers.
Don't monks live in monasteries?
It used to be they did not. My brother and I belong to a group that follows the earliest Buddhist teachings. It is an interesting life. We have met many unusual people.
So I see.
There's no need for sarcasm. We know the world is dangerous. But if one takes no risks, one will never know what lies beyond the front door. I'm sure you understand.
Interesting. Your brother's waiting for you. Don't I get a thank you? I didn't really have a choice. Of course I didn't have a choice. They attacked me. Pitos to wrote, God, it would be cool to visit the Crystal Palace Hotel. Well, I think, my friend, that it's true. It would be cool. What can I say? Isberg Salad, interesting name, wrote, just did the Pyramid Song quest last night with Judy. It was fantastic. Hope with the expansions to get more stories with some of the major characters. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, well, you know, your brother's waiting. I didn't have a choice, guys. They attacked me.
What was I supposed to do? Read him a sermon? Maelstrom shoots first, then asks questions.
You always have a choice, including not to act at all. That is the most difficult of the paths. I would prefer lose the only body that I have than to live with the thought that somebody died on my account. Leave me. I must catch my breath before I go to my brother. It is him who needs saving now.
Oh, God.
Fine.
Johnny just appeared just to tell me, okay, fine.
Tired of assholes saying there are good and bad people in this world. There are only good choices and shitty ones.
Oh, the attempt of the review of the tinnitus.
Must have made a good one, because why else would Karma leave all this sweet gear just right for the picking?
I like where you're going with this.
Okay, Johnny. Jesus. Okay, guys, there is literally like so much shit. Fenrir. Okay, do you guys think that we should be using Fenrir a bit? Because, like, thing is that we just have so much, like, so many better guns. Deals thermal damage with increased chance to apply burn. Reduces bullet spread and increases bullet impact. Okay. Well, I'll keep it for now, and we'll see. Maybe it will be useful. Okay, for now, I think I can move on. So Camille was saying that I should be following the monk. How you guys think? So I think he is going to his brother, right? Isn't he? Yeah. To face his brother. Jesus, his rope is dirty. He works too slow. Well, I mean, you know, because basically I think that this is a you know, for you as a player, it's basically done in a way that you need to be a very, like, how to say it, patient player to basically uncover this, right? XBD porno. Okay, well, anyway, we read this one already multiple times. Huh. You bad person. You made the monk turn. And he's going back. Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit, that dude. I'm going back. Yeah. I think basically what happened, guys, technically speaking, his action got interrupted. And basically he went back to his original spot. This is basically what happened. And now he's going now properly. The thing is, I need to remove the body. Fuck this shit. Okay. Come on, Mr. Monk. Come on, Mr. Monk. Let's go. We have to follow you, apparently, to see some cool shit. So just walking with you. Hopefully now nobody's on your way, right? Now it should be all fine. Pablo fixing the game. Well, I mean, this is what I do, my friend. He just forgot his documents. Yeah, he was like, holy shit, I forgot my wallet. And he went back, you know. I think basically this is what happened. Are you going to jump? Oh, he's going to pray for his brother, I guess. Yeah, I think he's praying for his brother. Now. Imagine if he jumped. Yeah, probably. He won't jump, right? Like, he won't. No? No? Okay, guys. Anyhow, let's move on. This time around, we are going towards our house. Finally. Jesus Christ. There is some shit on the way that we'll be doing, but I want to go to our house. Hey, where are you, my dear Mai? Here you are. Fantastic. There's a question, do characters in Cyberpunk have persistent behavior? It all depends what kind of characters, but they do. It all depends, you know, because like our characters are technically speaking divided into multiple different categories. Yeah, that's your guy's favorite song. It's like a song for Cogito. And basically characters are divided into multiple different categories, and there are characters that have a full day-night cycle. There are characters that are in a simplified group, I would say, that they are creating like this, I would say, the feeling of world being alive, people moving on the streets and so on. There are also some characters that are only in one spot, and there are also characters that are even more simplified, that are only like backgrounds of, like, let's say, concerts and so on, where you really have to have like lots of characters, but they do not have to have everything, you know, like heavy AI and all the things connected with it, because they are never leaving, you know. So it really depends on the character. Okay, guys, let's go. Oh god, sorry, fuck. No, bye-bye, what the heck are you doing? Is that the one? No, that's, I'm supposed to go up. Where's the headache meme again? I mean, come on, it's not good, it's not that bad. Can you share an example of NPC that has a cycle in Night City? Yeah, for instance, like, as I said, like all the important characters. So let's say, let's Kerry Eurodyne, right? Or Judy. Like, if you go to them and if you observe them, they all have cycles of some form, right? Because those cycles are not always the same, because they're all handcrafted, right? So they're all different. But they do have the cycles. Like, for instance, like Kerry is walking all over his villa. And yeah, he's doing lots of different things, actually, between his quests and after. So just an example, right?
So, we gonna talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Yeah, I think we have already seen that. Okay, guys, let's go to the apartment. First time since I don't know how long. Huh. For a solo dev, how do you go about managing project scope? Well, I mean, I mean, there's lots of different programs and so on that can help you out with that, but I don't think that's the main issue, you know? For like the solo dev, the issue is that you have to really know specifically like what you can do actually on your own, you know, what are your strengths, you know, what are your, like, I would say, strongest sides as a dev. and then you just need to like pick right, you know, pick your battles right in a way, because like the thing is that you cannot really like do everything, right? So, and that's actually true not only for a solo dev, but it's also true for like actually a lot of people. Okay, what was that chat? Oh yeah, those dudes. Okay. And basically for you as a solo dev, you just need to answer yourself a question. Okay, what you are able to talk with his brother, with Monk's brother? Oh, okay, I'll talk to him. Okay, we'll talk to him. Rivia Wolf edits, will there be better modding tools for Cyberpunk in the future, similar to Witcher 3? Thanks. Well, I really hope that our modders that are working with us will actually be able to provide you guys with stuff, you know. And I cannot really talk about that yet, you know, what they're working on and so on, but I really hope it's going to be awesome in time. Oh, that's one of the most important ones.
Interesting.
Yeah, but going back to your question, like Creep Slasher, regarding you know, like what you can do as a dev, you know, as a single dev, I think you need to answer yourself a question: what is your strongest side? Like, what you're the best at as a dev, you know? So, do you guys know what we're doing? You need to ask yourself a question, okay, what are you the best at doing when it comes to game development? Is it level design? Is it music? Is it graphics? Is it animation? And then build your project around your strengths. And be very, 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 very careful about adding anything that is your weakness. So let's say, I don't know, you have no music, right? And you have nothing to do with it and so on. Okay, well, then, you know, buy music, or like talk to a friend or a person that does music, you know, and about like paying them to get that music for the game, you know, to just get something simple and do not bother with that. Make it functional, but that's it. Focus on your strengths, you know, and try to decrease your weaknesses as much as you can. Because like that will actually allow you to make sure that your project doesn't blow up. Yeah. Feed the cat. Somebody feed the cat. He only eats the prescription cat scoop with tofu tuna. The label says cat food. You gotta mash it up with him a bit and then stick it in a zapper for exactly 17.5 seconds. And if he doesn't eat, and then add a little splash of Nicola. But be careful. If you add too much Nicola, he just barfs it right back up. Anyway, just psip, 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 and he will come running. Anyway, the ultimate voice actor, cool, thanks. Okay, I left the food. Fortunately, I'm the one who implemented it. So I actually know what to do. Okay.
Oh shit, not good.
Ugh, not good. Okay, V is just getting malfunctions. Holy shit. May I ask why the cat is labeled as Meredith? What? Where the cat is labeled as Meredith?
Hey, look. See that?
My partner hates your lady voice, Pavel Saskolol. I'm sorry. I'll need to work on it. I need to work on it, you know? Like, my female voice is just weak, but I will be doing anything to ramp up my game and make it better in time. Okay, guys. Let's do it. Hello, Nibbles. So what do you mean, Romulus? Where is he labeled as Meredith? You're talking about you're talking in the data, right? That you're data mining. This is what you're referring to. If that's the case, yeah, I mean, this is where I implemented it in the files, but that doesn't matter, right? It has nothing to do with Meredith.
there it is.
There it is. So cool. Hello, friend. Yeah. Okay. We got it? We got it, guys. We got it. Okay. Cool. By the way, did you guys see this? Because we also didn't like come to the thing. So basically like in the version where you have actually sold the convoys to Meredith, she actually sends you the package to your own flat, right? Like, I don't know if you guys know that or not, but yes. But by the way, like regarding like I saw like a lot of people commenting recently about like, hey, you know, is there any more content, you know, or is there something we didn't uncover in Cyberpunk and so on? And literally, like, I think this week I literally saw people found out like another path in another quest. I'm like, yeah, there's a ton of stuff that you guys didn't find. I think like there's basically yeah. Go check the place where you met the Meredith for the first time. Yeah, I know, Camille, I implemented that. Meredith is fully clothed. How does V knows she has an ink tattoo? She has her tattoo behind her ear, Romulus. It's on her face. So most people, when they're dressed, they do not cover their face completely. You know, basically Meredith has her never again with a broken heart behind her left behind her left ear. So she has a broken heart here, and this is the one that that's the one that V is referring to. Yep, exactly. Militech played out as I hope. Thank you, and remember, we don't know each other. Shame was starting to like you. Shame wanted to get a closer look at your ink. Okay. Motel, first floor, come alone. I'll be there. No way, don't trust you. Okay, let's go. I don't think she answers that time. Oh, she does. Oh, and then she added the sending you packages agreed. I'm glad you couldn't handle this like professionals. That'd be such a tease. Yeah. So basically, you can see, may our paths never cross again. Oh, right. Okay. Well, we have a date. We have a date. Meredith. Venus in Furs, right? We have a date. Anyway, but you can see basically like this is a path, one of 6, I think, paths where in Allfoots I have actually sold the convoys because I'm a nomad, so I could do that. So basically in that version you are getting a reward from Meredith. Now, time to, where is actually my shit? I think it's in the stash, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, okay. Because I think together with those, we are... The heck is that fucking bullshit katana? Because together with those, we are actually getting also the schematics. So we can craft them now. So I will basically, because they are like kind of junky, but we can actually craft the better one, right? So, yes. My friends. Okay then. So we've got the cat. Is there anything else I wanted to check here? Let me go. Messages. Dear Sir, Madame, our recent records show we have not received this month's rent. Okay, and if subsequent payment delayed. Ooh, I think that actually, like, can I pay the rent? No, I can't pay the rent. Okay. Thought I could. Not sure though. Okay, guys, I think that's it, right? Like from the things we wanted to do here in the apartment. Now, let me really quickly go into crafting. Because, yes, exactly. So we got those 2 jackets. And I am going to, yeah, exactly. I'm going to craft it, and then I'm going to pack some shit into it. Synthetic fabric, retro feel. Wait, oh, that's Wolf School. It's not. Actually, let me quickly check. Because I have this legendary one. Which one do you guys want? Are we going into the red one? Are you guys picking the red one? I think the red one's is the one we should pick. Because this one, this doesn't convince me. This doesn't convince me, I have to say. So we are going to red one, right? I think so. Okay, for now I'll get this. I'll dismantle both of them because they're too weak right now. And we are going to make, craft ourselves Lumicid Punk Jacket. So that's the one, right? Yeah, exactly. It has this red one here. Exactly. Okay. And cool. So now 5, no, oh god, 19 epic and 7 legendary? Are you joking? Jesus. This is like, they are robbing me in a fucking day. Okay, epic components. Let me, guys, look at your questions while I'm actually dealing with that crafting, because I don't think I have enough. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I have enough at this point. Yep, I still need more of those. Jesus. Okay. My favorite Street Kid V only wears this jacket now. Okay, with Jonas' shirt. What the hell have you done? I mean, what I have done, I have upgraded those, right? I need to make the what I was doing with all my components. Well, I was upgrading the shit out of the Bruja, but Comrade's hammer, right? And then we have updated the shit out of Overwatch, and then we have created few armadillos. So that's the reason. Anyhow, let me really quickly. Okay, that's 2. That's not it. Okay, I need to make much more of those. Okay, but I cannot make those because I am missing the rare item components. Those are epics. Where are you? Here. Okay, let's fucking go as much as I can, I guess. And now... Okay, so we're still missing this thing. We're missing 5 of them. Jesus. And I need those. And I don't have those. This will take quite a bit of time. Before I actually manage to... Before I will manage to craft all of them. Okay. Jesus. I think, guys, that this might be a longer adventure, you know? We have 2, or at this point. We have 4. I don't think I have enough components, do I? Because for that, I need those epic ones. Not legendary. I need those epic components. And I am running out of them, to be honest. Let me craft more of those. Okay. We're almost there, almost there. Okay, guys, I don't have enough components, so I don't think I will add this inventory management and the crafting excitement. Yeah, I mean, we are going to, like, I am going to make that shirt, but not now. Sorry, not shirt, but let's go and meet Meredith now, I think. Yeah, we are going to meet the, make this one, but not now. Because I am unfortunately short. Almost there, but it's still, you know, I need way more components. Yeah, okay. Nah, that makes no sense at this point already. Like, we need to do way more quests, and then, so that I will be able to craft those 2 jackets for myself. You can buy those. Oh yeah, Zaros. We can actually do that too. which is a good idea. Okay, so guys, are you ready to go to Venus in Furs? I think we have everything, right? Like, what else we're supposed to do? I think that was it, right? I think that was it. Okay, let's go then. Oh, cool. Big employers of Night City. Okay, I had that one too. Actually, we can.
All right, let's see what you got.
Let's see. Basically,
I like to hear.
Are you going to the place where we meet Meredith for the first time? No, we are going for now. RTX on, Gwynblade? Yes, RTX on, absolutely. With like psycho level at this point. We are going to right now to meet Meredith in you know where? Sorry, in the Motel Motel. Yes. Okay, so this is a Second Amendment's shop. Oh, they have Unity, Copperhead, baseball bat, cool. Oh wow, that's a crafting spec for crunches. That's nice, actually. I'm actually going to buy this one. You have a lot of Eurodollars. Shame none of those goes for a car. Yeah, I mean, we'll buy a car. We'll buy epic upgrade components. Let's go. I'll actually fucking rob him. Hello. Here you go, guys. I'm an upgrade junkie. I have bought everything. I have bought everything from this dude. You know, what else we have? Packs. Renders weapon non-lethal. Oh yeah. That's something not for me actually. Yes. It's definitely not for me. It's not my style at all. Jesus, this shit is cheap. I am buying all of it. Okay. Well. Anyhow, I think that's it. Like those, I'm leaving to dismantle. Thank you. A pleasure working, making a business with you, my friend. Let me actually dismantle. No to you. Dismantle this too. Okay, guys. Let me actually crafting. Jesus. No, some things never change, right? Some things never change. Okay. Why it's blocked? What components I'm missing? Oh, because I dismantled this jacket, that's why? Oh, I need to craft the previous one. Oh god, seriously? So what for I have dismantled it? That was not wise, was it? Yeah, that was not wise. And I'll be probably short on components now? No. Yes, we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay, guys. I totally need to change the trousers at some point. Look like a hobo. Okay, let's put this one in. And I think we are going to dismantle this because this one has those awesome... This one has those awesome... yes, actually, exactly. So we're going to dismantle this one. Because if I dismantle it, I'll get the components back, and then I can actually... Yes. And then I can actually switch this armadillo to this armadillo. Yes, I want to. Cool. And then... Footloose. Okay, cool. Evasion. I'll actually craft yet another armadillo, guys. Really quickly. Crafting. Where are you? My armadillo... This one. Awesome. Because we are going to be rocking... I'm going to be so much armors that none of this fucking gonks is gonna kill me. Here you go, guys. That is it, you know? Look at her. Look at her. Looking fucking rad. By the way, I'm actually thinking, is there any trousers you guys would advise me to get? Oh, I can get the I can get the skirt. Cool. Okay, I can get a skirt. That's because I don't have like a good trousers. Venom dye. Okay, those are like some crappy pants. Well, anyway, I think for now we'll need to stay in what I am. Oh, or are we upgrading it? Are we upgrading it? Jesus, how I'm supposed to get 12 of those? Are they insane? I'm literally like upgrading from like nothing. Oh wow, but where are my okay, my mods are there, thankfully. Jesus. Vanguard resist? Okay, I mean the backpacker, okay, whatever. Backpacker is like Vanguard stamina consumption, damage reduction over time. That's not what true mercs are wearing, is it? Oh, that's also armadillo. Cool. That is some fucking armor. How are you guys proud of me? Look. Who's they? I think devs, you know, Lexamon. I'm talking about devs, you know. Anyhow, I think we all need to mithril. What? I didn't even know that something like that existed. What? Mithril? Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Mithril. Anyhow. Look at her. Look at her. She's ready for action. Okay, ready for action. Perfect. I actually did that just before the scene with Stout. So we have done it. We have done it. Let's go. Let's go. Game Shy 8 wrote, "Hey Pavo, do you think universals exist as real and distinct entities or only as mental constructs?" I think definitely as mental constructs, my friend.
And is already considered a masterpiece
Yeah.
of post-collapse literature.
I think definitely only as mental constructs.
Thank you for tuning in.
Pavo Sasko, new fraud confirmed. Breaking, Mr. Pavo's V didn't die today. Like, I unfortunately probably won't die today at all, Camille, because I am going to meet, unless we are just getting in trouble on the way, but you know how, you know me. Hello, Mai, let's go. We are going to this motel to meet our, you know, our cute Meredith. Let's go. Going to meet our cute Meredith. Oh God, like this car. Oh, guys, your favorite song. Perfect song for actually to drive to meet Stout. Smasher song, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Josh Kevorkian, god damn it.
This is my business. Today we tackle a homegrown giant in defense. You guessed it.
Let me park that beast.
At first glance, Militech's portfolio looks gold-plated. 500,000 employees worldwide.
Here we have it. No-tell motel for you guys. You know, guys, like, actually, I wanted to share, you know, there was behind-the-scenes story by Amfrel. Okay, guys, so this location, actually, No-Tell Motel that you're looking at it right now, this is actually one of the oldest locations ever made for Cyberpunk. That was like actually the idea for to name it No-Tell Motel is, oh, that's cool. The idea actually came from Alex Boire, one of our quest designers, and Alex basically thought about, like, you know, motel where it's like partially automatized, you know, so when you get there, people are basically like, you know, paying for rooms and so on when they want to do nasty stuff, you know, like, for instance, like dealing drugs or like, you know, other things. So basically the idea was that it's like AI sort of operated motel, and it kinda is right now, right? Because there's like you can see it's like sort of like automatized, right? BD Shack and so on. There's like you just meet here, you know, when someone is when someone like rents a room and stuff. Okay, guys, you're ready. You're ready. Let's go. By the way, family-friendly stream. I just wanted to mention this before anything happens. Before anything happens. Okay. I actually wanted to show you something. Wait. You can't hear it. It's a bit too quiet, unfortunately. I will show you here. There's no sounds behind these rooms. That's interesting. There should be. Okay, well, anyway, I think we are moving on. There should be some family making content. Yes, moaning. No, not at all. Not at all. Let's move on.
Bet you didn't expect to see me here.
Did you see? You know, I changed the music. That's actually the beauty that I implemented myself. Hey, I hope you're proud of me. Javier Pintor made me a location. You know, I just wanted like a room, and basically new game plus in Cyberpunk 2077. Sanderson asks, I mean, when we'll be able to talk about the future habits, we will, okay, via official channels, okay. Guys, so basically when I was designing it, I really wanted to give this like kind of like a shocking moment when you walk in, and like I know that some players actually expected that you will walk in here and what will happen will be actually just another job from Meredith, but I actually really wanted to make it like surprising in a way, right? So you come over here, she sits here. Of course, you know, it's a censored version, right? So she has, it's a censored version for the stream. And here you also have a censored version, right, of my dear Pan Twardowski. Anyway. Revolver, I would like to ask you about a sad thing. Don't you think that the myth of the game studios that produce great games and players through they were their people in game dev is slowly disappearing? Blizzard is a big trouble. Rockstar released GTA Trilogy with many problems. It's like a bucket of cold water players' heads. But it's rather good that we approach various developers with reserve after all these events, right? Well, I mean, Revolver, that's the thing is like, I have to say, like, I think like that myth was really a myth, right? Like, those are still people that are working together on like different endeavors to like make a game and deliver something, and they still make mistakes on a way, and those mistakes will happen. So I actually think that approach, you know, to being cautious, you know, is always good, right? Of course, you know, each developer, and like we as well, we want us to trust you, right? And nobody wants like to how to say it, disappoint you, or nobody wants to like, you know, betray that trust in any way. Like that's not intention, that's nobody's intention, because that would be ridiculous, right? So you always try to make it the best way. Like I think Revolver, what you have touched on is more of a topic of when somebody is climbing to the top, that person is normally an underdog. And everybody is like cheering for underdog to climb there. But then when you're actually at the top, it's much, much harder to stay at the top and stay relevant throughout many different games all the time and never have a misstep than actually really climb. Because when you're climbing to the top, nobody really sees your missteps to the point that they see the missteps when you're actually at the top and you're doing something, you know? So I think this is a this is basically the this is basically, I think, what's happening, right? Like at this point. Anyway, hello Tyler, good to have you. Tyler, you just came in a perfect moment.
So what now?
And, you know, of course it's a bit... You know, guys, you don't know how much time I have spent actually picking the positions. Because I really wanted to be, like, in a way that actually, like, if you're a guy, actually that sex scene looks completely different than you're a girl when you come in here. And Meredith is actually, like, approaching it in a different way, sort of, right? So, like, she's more dominating when you're a guy, and she was more submissive when you're a female. And, like, when you watch those two scenes actually together next to each other, you will actually see basically what I meant. Yes, that's our electric baton. Meredith wrote, sometimes two people find themselves at the wrong place at the right time. Yep. How much research did you have to do for science? Well, I mean, I had to do some research. You know, to just make sure that it's, you know, good quality content for you guys. Anyhow, I think we have done this. I hope you have liked it. You know, our short meeting with Meredith. Anyway, but basically, like, lead positionist of CDPR, yeah, sort of. Like, it was actually so funny that, you know, I got to do all the sex scenes and sex scene with Meredith Stout in our studio, you know? So you guys don't know, like, how much I actually learned, you know, throughout that process. And, you know, like, I know it's just, like, it sounds funny and whatever, but it's true, you know? I actually really learned a lot throughout that. Okay, guys, let's keep on going and take care of that assaults basically in Night City now till the end of the stream. But guys, I have learned so many things actually implementing those sex scenes. Like, I remember, like, and this is again behind the scenes story from Sarah Norm from an hour ago. So, Sarah, a special behind the scenes story for you. I literally had a like I told you, like, when I was implementing those sex scenes and so on with our animators, we had like a spreadsheet basically for, like, okay, which position actually works with which position well enough, you know, to make sure that nothing breaks. And I had to follow that, like, and that spreadsheet was insane because it was complicated as hell. But one of the things that I had to do is, like, later when I submitted everything, it was there already, like, working pretty nice and so on. Like, QA was actually checking basically each position one after another after that spreadsheet and basically sending me bugs saying, like, hey Pavo, this position does not make sense, you know, for, like, human physiognomy. This wouldn't ever work. You need to change this, like, this or that. And we had this, like, discussions with, like, QA team regarding, like, hey, which one actually works and which one doesn't. Where's that Excel spreadsheet though? Sapphire, will be, like, you know, I was actually jokingly saying that, like, there's so many stories, you know, from game development that I cannot tell. But, like, literally when I will be, like, 80 years old and still alive, I will basically write my game development memoirs I will just put all that embarrassing stuff there, you know, and release that book when I will be on my deathbed. With my, you know, memoirs from game development, guys, from the different games and stuff that I was working on. That shit is hilarious, I tell you that. So yeah, and I will definitely attach that spreadsheet to that book. So yeah, here you go. Okay, that's just some storage that they have here. Cool. Okay, guys, let's go towards this because, like, I'm just thinking, because this is our Papa Takemura. I'm thinking like, because there's so much side content that we have like sort of not do. I actually feel like moving slowly towards this part of a CD and like dealing with stuff here in Wellsprings and Glen and Corpo Plaza downtown. There's so much stuff we didn't do. So yeah, so that's I think my take. So let's actually go to this assault. Oh, and there's the tarot card on the way, and that I can actually check, or just try to check. Take it back. What should I? Pavel remember Pierogi? We'll eventually meet our Daddy Takemura. We'll meet Daddy Takemura. Don't worry. Okay, guys, let's go. And it's quite a far. It's kind of far. Daddy Takemura, yeah. Kamil, stop and go up. I mean, eventually I will. Eventually I will. Takemura, what? Canon daddy? Oh, daddy. Oh, okay. If Takemura is a canon daddy, yeah, absolutely, for sure. For sure. Oh god. Oh. Oh, here you go. Like our favorite song playing again. King freak, one of us. Oh god. 10 out of 10 driving. Thank you so much. Oh. Look at this, Dino has more cars to sell. Wow, this is good. Quadra Avenger for sale. Okay. We may buy some of those cars. Jesus, what the fuck happened here, guys? That's so crowded. I'm taking those turns like a pro, you know. I know you guys are fans of Formula One, so you know here it is. My impression of Formula One. Jesus, what that person was doing. Pavel's driving school. Oh shit! Okay, guys, we are almost there. That's the carnage.
Hey, everyone.
That's the first time I died. That's the first time literally like I died. This stream. No deathless stream after all, says Cydric. Yeah, well, I mean, exactly, absolutely. Anyway, guys, I think we are going to save the game, and we are going to go into the I would say good night and goodbye for today, really slowly, because you know, it's kind of late already. I didn't realize how late it was. So I will give us some cool music for the end of the stream for you guys. Let's listen to something epic while we are saying goodbye. Teplu Road, thank you for the stream by. Thank you so much. Of course we are going into Outsider, Camille. It's basically our plan. That's basically our plan. Rivia Wolf edits, thank you for the stream. See you guys next week. Thank you so much. Guys, it was fun actually. Sorry about the fact that you know, the stream crashed. Like whole Twitch crashed at the middle of the stream. I had to reset my whole PC and so on. But you know, after all, it worked out. Thank you guys, and thank you to all the Reds that were here on the chat. I saw Ayano with us. I saw Ayano with us. I saw Chivok as well. I see that there's, of course, you know, Cogito, who was modding, and Sapphire, who's modding as well. Sapphire is my girlfriend. You definitely know that already. And thank you guys so much all for being here. The stream was awesome. Looking so much for the next one. Always sad when the stream ends. Yeah, I know. I'm sad too, but you know, it was awesome. It was fun actually to see you guys. I really had a lot of fun. Now, that being said, I will leave you with this badass music. Makusha wrote, "Hi everyone, hello. We are actually ending." Thank you for configuration with Mitch. Thank you for the goofy PC crash. Yeah, because it was funny. And always giving us freaks a place. Congrats on no deaths. Yeah, I mean, sort of. Thank you, Likako, for the sub with the Prime. Guys, I'm leaving you with this badass music, and we'll see each other in a week. We are going to continue our adventure in a night city. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful week. See you around. Bye-bye.